Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? Rooster here in Tennessee, looking at another piece of equipment today. We've done some videos on these in the past, maybe one or two videos, but I acquired two more of these Thunderbolt 305s. I run one as an instrumental part of my main station. I run one, and I got two spares, and come to find out, I think one of my spares is a little bit stouter than the one I run. The one I run, I think last time I had it hooked up checking it, was doing around 150, 160 watts average, and I think it was doing 450 to 500 peak. I got a second spare, and I think it was doing about the same, about 450 peak and about 150 watts average. And I got this one a couple months ago and haven't hooked it up, and just dragged it out. Was going through some equipment this morning and dragged it up here on the test table and figured I'd see what it's doing. And aside from the relay giving a little bit of issue here, which it may do in the video, this thing is a beast. The Thunderbolt 305, as I've mentioned before, is 1.6L-Q6 driving 3. It can be converted. The 6L-Q6s are vertical in here, they're not horizontal. A lot of people don't like horizontal sweep tubes, say that the filament starts to sag on them or whatever, but in my opinion, I may have said this before, the Thunderbolt 305 is the finest sweep tube amp ever made. It's the toughest, the most trouble-free, and it produces an excellent amount of power and will straight up take a beating all day long. The one I use every day is a testament to that. If you've talked to me, I've talked for hours and hours and hours at a time with very little rest in between keys, and it holds up for me all the time. But enough bragging about the thing. Let's get into it and show you what it does. We've got our Gump Tune 29 over here, doing about 35 to 38 watts peak at about 9 to 10 watts average. We're going to kick it into the good old Thunderbolt and show you what it does. We had to put a 1,000-watt slug in here, so that should tell you right there that we're seeing pretty good power out of it. Normally a 500-watt slug will do, but not with this one. So let's go ahead and key up. Hello. You can hear that relay. May need that being replaced. We're keying about 50 watts. Excuse me, we're keying about 100 watts because we're looking at the bottom scale. A little bit over 200, almost right at 200. Audio. Go to peak. There's that relay again. Radio over 600 watts peak. Audio. This thing's flat out getting it, and I don't know, I may end up taking this one in there and hooking it up on the base, since it's doing a little bit more than what mine is. I don't know, but this is probably the stoutest Thunderbolt 305 I've ever had. It's certainly doing a good job. Preamp works on it too. Believe it or not, a lot of these old sweep tube amps, if you see a preamp, you might as well guarantee it doesn't work. But preamp works on this thing. I think the sideband delay might work too. Yep, sideband delay works too. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to show you this thing. It's not for sale. I've got 3 of them, and at the moment, none of the 3 are for sale. I'm kind of a hoarder of these Thunderbolt 305s. And anyway, you guys have a good one out there. Hope you enjoy the video, enjoy the hobby, and we'll catch you on the band. See you, bye.